Welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at how we can actually look at the time part of a date. So we can actually look for matching time values inside something. Again, we're working with the zip code table inside the student database. That's part of the Oracle by SQL example book. There's other ways you can do this, but this is just a quick way we can demonstrate how we can extract the time information out of a date. So let's go ahead and go to our worksheets page and we'll pull that up. And if we run this query really fast, we just had, we're going to grab just the city, the zip, and the modified date. And all it shows by automatically is just that it has a date on there. However, there's a lot more information that's inside that. And so I'm going to go ahead and show that really quick inside here. So modified date, but we'll use this as the fact that we can extract that data. So we'll use the toChar function here. And so toChar, and we'll pass it the modified date as a parameter. Our second parameter is again going to be a format mask. And whenever we're doing a function, we always want to make sure that we have a as on that so we can give it a better name. And so we'll call this date time. And inside that, we'll go ahead and we'll put the month/day that we already have. And then we'll go ahead and put the hours and the minutes. And make sure you do MI for those minutes on there, not MM. I know it's a common mistake I've made a few times myself. And so I want to go ahead and grab the city, the zip, and the toChar of that with the hour and minute. And those are the ones that are done on the November 18th because that's we already limited that from earlier. I'll go ahead and play that query right there. And as you can see, there's actually a time in there of 2:30. So it has the time of 2:30 stored inside that date time. And so we have to be able to extract that out. And so if I try to match automatically if I'm trying to actually search or match something using that, if I don't match that time that's stored inside that as well, if I don't look for that, it's going to cause a problem. So again, whenever I want to do a search or match for something, I want to make sure I use that toChar to get the parts I'm looking for I want to actually look at, and I want to get them using the format mask to extract the value, and then I would mask and match that inside my where clause to limit that. And so I'm going to go ahead and grab all that stuff right there, but instead of my toChar modified date, month, day, year equals 11/18/2007, we're going to change this right here. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab out this information out of this. And we're going to go ahead and say, instead of the month, day, year, we're going to go ahead and see if the hour, minute, and we're going to see if it equals 2000, or 00. So we're going to get the modified date, the hours out of it, and only our 00. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit play on that. And there's no rows selected. What? If I go ahead and grab all this out right here, and I grab this right there, I just cut that out and you replay this. Oh, 12 o'clock, so it's not 00. Oh, so I'm going to go ahead and command do that. Instead of HH, I'll try HH24 to match that right there, because 24 and 0 are the same thing. See if that has a value. And boom, now we've got 12 midnight. It actually matches it. So it matches the 00 because 00 is the same as 12 midnight. And so we have that matching right there using the 24-hour system clock to have that match. And so now I have 153 rows matching based on that. So using the HH24 of 00, I can extract that data out appropriately. But if I use the HH on its own and I have that right there, I get no rows selected because it's thinking it's using the 12-hour clock system and it doesn't have an exact match for 00 because 0 and midnight are different things when we're talking on the 12-hour system. And so if I change that right here to 12 and use the 12-hour clock system, we'll have the same 153 rows matched because we have it matching right there. And so again, when you're looking with time and extracting information, make sure you're thinking about how the time is being stored. If you're looking with the HH or the regular 12-hour clock system, you have to make sure you're counting on that and not using anything with like 0, 100, because that would not make any sense for a 12-hour clock system because it's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you're using the 24-hour system, 0 is 12 o'clock. It's the same thing, and you can do some fun stuff there. That's a great way you can work with and extracting time outside of a query. Thanks again. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Cheers.